So we getting cover stories of Wano. The Mark III pacifists have all been incapacitated. Don't let up. Keep firing. We can't let Emperor Straw Hat crew escape. It'll be a disaster if Julie Bronny gets away. She is no more than a little 12-year-old girl. So boom, confirmation. We knew though. We already knew actually. I'm bugging. I'm thinking in terms of like anime sometimes. Sometimes, yo, when I'm watching the anime episodes with the guys sometimes, it's so hard to remember where I was in the manga and how much has been revealed. Because I always forget, like, hold on, did they cover this yet? And I'll be almost this close to spoiling shit. And sometimes when they're asking questions, I almost want to... Sometimes they already know, right? They already revealed the information. But when they're asking questions, sometimes I don't answer all of them because I'm afraid to spoil them sometimes. Because I'm like, hold on. I think they said something, but it's probably because I know. So, but I think I do a pretty decent job of like explaining certain things. Um, It'll be a disaster if Julie Bonnie gets away. She is no more than a little 12-year-old girl. And you gave her the power to eradicate entire nations. Your defiance is as foolish as it is insolent, Vegapunk. So the power that he's talking about is the fact that she can control the pacifistas, right? Let's hurry back to the ship. Yeah, some scary looking guys just arrived. So the cannons are going crazy. Stop them from setting sail. Target the ship from Elbaf and sink it. Get to the northeastern front of the double. On the double. Franky. Oh my god, Franky just jumped down these Vice Admirals, bro. Out of the way. I'm not letting you through. Steam. Strong. Righto! Cracked long neck over here. Let's go, Franky. By the way, it's a Franky shirt. I don't know if you guys follow Hypeland. They make like anime inspired clothing, but their One Piece collection is fucking amazing. I'm gonna try to make it to the store today. I need to pick up their Franky shirt. It's fire. I'll show you guys after if y'all want to see it. Um, Strong right though. Franky knocks out a Vice Admiral. That just goes to show you, right, that like the Straw Hats ain't really nothing to fuck with, bro. Like Vice Admirals, who like you sending these niggas after the Straw Hats? Hey Giants, take care of my dad. You bet. Brace yourself, Julie Bronny. You stupid miserable brat. We're not gonna let you keep a single one of our war machines. Uh-oh. He's not a weapon. My daddy is a hero, you cleft-chin geezer. This is hard to watch. Stop it! So even Bonnie going crazy. Labo straight him. Aren't you going to drink that Vega coffee of yours? Don't tease me, Shaka. It's too hot. You know my tongue's as sensitive as a cat's. So this is the broadcast? Okay. So if this is the same room, this is pre-recorded. There's only 4 minutes left now, Stella. This is definitely the same room. There's no doubt. This is where it was. This is where it was filmed. He gets heated. Blast with that shit. Boom! Wait a sec. Don't do anything crazy, Stella. There's not enough time. See, you didn't stop diddly squat. But we can cool the coffee down if we use a thermoelectric device to alternate the... If I were Stella, I'd have made sure the broadcast snail was well hidden. Then I shall continue until the entire lab is vaporized. That'd be a mistake. The second floor of the building B is dedicated to weapons development, and the first floor houses the power station. Not only that, but the third floor of building C stores a number of high pressure gas cylinders. If you damage any of those, the resulting explosion will blow Punk Records to smithereens. Then think of a solution. You satellites all share an identical thought process, correct? Of course, I know exactly how to stop this. Besides, we don't want to rack up any more sins. Sins. Our relationship is already troubled enough. He's kind of puzzled by that. I'm kind of puzzled by that too. I sense the voice of a small life form from above. You mean from Punk Records? I sense the voice of a small life form above. You mean from Punk Records? Don't tell me he hid the snail there. It'll be one of the broadcast snails we recently finished developing. They're shaped like this with a sort of triangular shell. Where's the entrance? Oh wow, she was hiding there the whole time. What a relief, it's gone. Guess it wasn't interested in us. The feeling is mutual. Huh. Well, I guess it wasn't interested in you. And it don't have time to kill you. So, cause he thought he was gonna blow up the whole shit. And the Vegapunk was like, Stella, right? It's the Stella? No, it's not the Stella. Whatever the Vegapunk that betrayed him is called. Was like, yo, if you destroy it, all the explosion would be crazy. And I think one thing they really want to preserve, right, is whatever they use to create the mother flame, right? They want to keep that intact. Am I right in that? York, that's her name. You know what's crazy? I have a Viz Shonen account, so I could read the officials, but is there a difference? Go figure what repulse. Okay, let me see. What in the blue blazes was that monster? Going off what we overheard, I think it's one of the five elders. Go figure. Juventus. I haven't read JJK. I'll be reading JJK some more next Friday. Go figure what a repulsive transformation. So why are you still here? Did your new pals leave you high and dry? I'd be downright heartbroken if it weren't for your own recent double cross. I decided to stay on my own volition. Someone needed to be here to carry out this final mission. Wow. So she's kind of in charge of this message reaching the world? Huh. Wow. They're over here looking for something else. It's transponder, but it's her? Hang on. We're just gonna leave Stussy behind? There's no helping it. That darn barrier has to be lowered the instant this ship attempts its big escape. And mind you, the Frontier Dome can only be disarmed from the command tower. The lady wanted to do it herself. We can only respect that and show our gratitude by getting out of here alive. Of course, we won't waste this chance to escape, but the thing is, the best wife on the freaking planet, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome, my love.
Wow, this is made with a lot of love, chat. This is the married life. Alright, and it's great. Anybody looking to get married, that is the way to go, okay? Let me finish this thank you everybody. Let me finish this chapter and then I'll take a bite. Actually no, I'm gonna take a bite now. Mind your frontier dome can only be disarmed from the command tower. The lady wants to do it herself. We can only respect that and show our gratitude by getting out of here alive. Of course, we won't waste this chance to escape, but the thing is, how are we meant to cover the distance that... Oh no! Stusty is gonna open up the thing, the frontier dome. Okay, I'm bugging. Okay. Alex, you're married for 7 years. Good for you, bro. That's love. The thing is, how are we meant to cover the distance that Vega Force 01 was originally going to fly us? That's the real head scratcher here, Nico Robin. According to my calculations and all conventional wisdom, we're 100% guaranteed to crash and burn. Seriously? Guys, I finished loading the coupe to burst. We can take off toward the sea the second Zoro and the others get on board. If we don't make it, we'll have to improvise and rely on everyone's powers. Let's give it our all. Wowie, this sure is a rowdy crew. They say miracles happens cause guts triumphs overall, and I love that theory even if I'm a scientist. Edison, what are you doing? I'm gonna make sure your ship reaches the ocean. What the fuck? Trust me, projected damage is 78%. Edison, I ain't dying yet. What the hell? My boy, what did he do? Projected damage is 78%. Okay. So he's not guaranteed to die here. I don't know if he's trying to weaken it or what is he trying to do. A terrible vortex is emanating from the island. It's the worm. The worm is doing some shit. Damn it. If you're so hungry. So he definitely became like a dune worm. If you're so hungry, Luffy snaps the building. Try chewing on this building. So Luffy he chugs this building at the dune worm. Oh no, Luffy ran out of power too. I mean, it stops the worm from sucking though. What the straw hat? You look like an old man. I'm all out of food and power. Food? You want some of our hakao? Hakaro? Well, what's that smell? Fermented shark. It's an emergency ration from Elbaf. Gababa. It may stink, but it's tasty. Boom! My boy Luffy shoots back up. That hit the spot. Your body's so expressive. You're back to normal. Red Rock! Damn, Luffy jumps right into the action. Syndrolus, thank you for subscribing. He said, love to see that you keep the love for Bleach, bro. Hope you're ready to lose Chad's bet. Ichibei Zanbakuto is really Ichimonji. Okay. And the Blink, they even subscribing. I really do feel like I'm going to lose the bet because they're going to give Chad some bullshit fight, bro. And even if they give him punching the most basic enemy, Robbie's going to argue, that was a fight! That was a fight! Ah! Ah! So it's like, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a tough day at the office, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Me trying to fight that off. Red Rock. So Luffy, after taking his bite of this dry shark, whatever it is, fermented shark, jumps into the action and laces the Gorosei with a huge attack. How hard is this guy's skin? Okay, so it actually hurt Luffy. Okay. But Luffy wasn't in gear 5. That's what it was. Okay. He's just staring at him now. Labo Stratum back entrance. Hey, hang on. What in the world? What in the world? Who goes there? Oh no. Usopp, you better back up. It looks like a crab. Oh shit. The northeast coast. The Giants. The Giants got laid out by the Gorosei. Yo, this image is fire though. Look at that. He's staring at him like... I like how it looks like he's riding a horse instead of him being the horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks like almost the Grim Reaper on a horse. Fucking crazy. Oda knows what he's doing with him. Punk Records, Labo Stratum. There's only one more minute, Stella. Oh, damn. Time is flying. Let me close this door real quick. Hold on. There's only one more minute, Stella. I know. This must be it. It seems fortune did not favor you this time, Vegapunk. Front cover and color spread next issue. So, okay, so they found... Well, he thinks he found the transponder stamp that's getting this to the rest of the world. But I think we're talking about the smartest man on the planet here, guys. And I don't think this is going to go well for the Gorosei. Plan will still be in action for Vegapunk. Let's get into the next chapter. Fuck. The king is a fighting piece. This is actually a great idea for a cover right here. For this cover request. Like Robin playing chess with, like, that's fire. It kind of gives us an idea of what's what, right? Like, although I don't believe Nami to be the queen. I guess she's a navigator, right? But Nami's not the strongest piece. Brook is the bishop. And so is Usopp. Rook being Jinbei and Franky, that kind of makes sense. And the knights being Zoro and Sanji as fire. And obviously the king being Luffy. Chopper pawns are crazy though. Zoro and Sanji being knights is perfect though. I feel like this... I don't know. I know it's a cover request, but it seems important. Robin is the one playing chess. That's why she's not there. So Robin's the one playing chess. The world's largest brain. Carol text was good. Missed you too, man. Glad you made it back, bro. Glad you made it back, man. I'm happy y'all are here, bro. For real, for real. I thought I was coming back and nobody's gonna be here, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, I came on, right? And, like, the first, like, 5 minutes, I'm like, damn, I don't see nobody chatting. I'm like, shit. Like, is it over for me? Am I fucking done? But I'm glad you guys are here, man. Smash Bros was good. The world's largest brain, Punk Records, the mind of a genius. Now then, while my coffee could use more time to cool, it's probably safe to assume that we've given people sufficient time. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Oh man. God Usopp, the podcast on the live podcast. We are doing a podcast every week with some food on our Patreon. We've been doing it, and there'll be some cool conversations. The live podcast, we've decided to not do it. We couldn't get like it once was. Like, we kept messing up, so we that's on hold for a little bit. Like, in terms of sound, visuals, and stuff like that. So like, that's on hold. If you want like podcast related videos from RCTV, Patreon is the best place to be for that. We've been dropping like a mukbang podcast talking about a bunch of stuff every week. So, yeah. Okay. So it's time. This one's called Stalemate. Chapter 11:13. Now then, while my coffee, I give you sufficient time. So, set up that video transponder. To set up the video transponder, snails. Wow. Wow. What the fuck? We did see that he cut off his head, but his head was enormous. So he said, "Is this your true self, Vegapunk? Then again, what is death to something like this? Is your consciousness even housed here?" Makes you think, like, could Vegapunk even die? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was smart enough to preserve his mind, but in a way that it could never die, like almost as a stream of consciousness, a never-ending stream, right? Like, if there's no one host, right? If it's almost like the internet, can you kill the internet? Like, even if you shut the power off, that stuff will still exist somewhere, if that makes sense. So is your consciousness even housed here? Indeed, this footage will eventually reach the entire world. I take pride in that connection, but sharing this is also a great burden. No way you don't have one, Kaya-san. We thought you'd be the one person in the village who would. So this is Usopp's girl. Do you realize how big video transponder snails are? It's rather larger than your average house pet. Now allow me to fetch the tea. Dr. Vegapunk is a legend in the medical field too. I know all about it, as if, you big liar. Pima Ninjan, you should take Dr. Vegapunk's research more seriously. Kaya looking healthy as a motherfucker though. Shit. It'll be starting shortly. Twin Cape. Laboon over there listening to this too. That's crazy. The futuristic island of Baltimore. This is where Franky was, right? Vegapunk's hometown, yep. You mean he was really born here? You betcha, he's Baltimore's pride and joy. Wasn't he responsible for the nightmare of Baltimore? No, that was Franky. I heard he's turned himself into a ship now. How many years has it been now, Vegapunk? Birdie Kingdom, where Chopper studies South Blue. Seems it's about the island where Tanukichi is. a king of modern science, but his smarts have also been used to make many weapons. So legit, everybody got a fucking snail to listen to this. Hachinosu, the Pirate Island New World. Quiet down, you scallywags. That Vega fellow is gonna speak. So what? You crossed me early. I ain't letting that slide just to listen to some old fossil, matey. Can you hear me? Egghead, New World. Testing, testing. This is Vegapunk. Attention world. So he crushes it. And underneath is an ordinary transponder snail. That means this is no mere hiding place then. You wanted to fool me with a decoy. I knew it, bro. You wasn't gonna catch him. Curse you, Vegapunk! Hello out there. Stella, we already had an introduction when we did the signal jacking part. I know that. Fine then, we'll get started. Without further ado, I'm actually souped as hell to hear this information. Alright, let's hear it already. Who knows what's coming? AJ Collier, thank you for subscribing, yo. Let's hear it already. Who knows what's coming? What's up? A very important man is making an announcement. Just go back to bed, dear. It hasn't stopped yet. Mars, what are you doing? My apology, that wretched Vegapunk. They're tight. That's what you get. Vegapunk. Did you hear that? It was a sweet girl crying out. Bonnie-chan needs me. What is that thing? Julie Bonnie. Oh shit. We will not surrender our military might to you. Get back, Bonnie. Out of the way, Franky, huh? If anyone's gonna pull off an impressive rescue of Bonnie, it'll be me! Yo, my boy Sanji gave that to Sanji? Yo, I thought that was Zoro's guy. Damn. You see how he bounced off the sword first and then let's go, Sanji. That's respect, bro. I respect that. That's fire. He said, if anybody's gonna save him, bro, it's gonna be me. We're not gonna cut you slack just cause you're senile. This is a pirate's fight, you geezer. Aw, shit, Sanji. Aw, shit. Crush, snap. But what about his eyebrows? What's up with his eyebrows? Oh, they're curled up. Alright. Sanji, I confess that. It's starting. I've committed 2 grave sins. What's that? Oimo, hold him down with pleasure, Kashi. Okay, giants come to the rescue too. Stella. Distorted future. What the heck is that, Julie Bonnie? Oh, she went full gear 4 or some shit, right? Oh no, she went to a giant. Give me a giant-ish future. Her abilities, she's bigger than a giant. That's fucking tapped. Huh. I believe that I will soon be executed for my transgressions. So this message will be programmed to broadcast the second my heart stops beating. Wow. Okay. So his stellar body is dead. Sabodi Archipelago. He can't be serious. Wait. Does that mean he's already dead? It can't be. He was all over the papers just this morning. They said he's being held hostage by the Straw Hat Pirates. Or does that mean that they're gonna blame the Straw Hats? I refuse to accept this. You're lying, you bastard. You can't just die. We just teamed up so we can surpass you. Whoa. That's Judge and Caesar the Clown. Hey, what's the big idea with this massive broadcast? Is he trying to kill print media? Even so, I want to make one thing clear, and I pray you understand this. Please do not assume that the ones who strike me down are evil, regardless of who they seem to be. Wow. I do not intend to discuss right and wrong here. Leave us alone! I am not qualified to judge such things, and I do not know nearly enough about him in any case. Wait, what? I do not intend to discuss right and wrong here. I am not qualified to judge such things, and I do not know nearly enough about him in any case. Vegapunk! Step aside, I have no time to deal with vermin like you! That voice. I see. That is quite an audacious hypothesis. You must be Nico Robin, the woman Akainu let slip through his fingers. That impotent fool. He's one of the five elders. What the hell? Stay away from my fucking baby. Stay away from her. What are you talking about? But Akainu let slip through his fingers? What are you talking about? Protect Robin! He's aiming at Robin? What the fuck? We'll keep you safe no matter what. Move, you filthy insects. It's kind of crazy considering how they did the cover page with Robin playing chess, right? And now they're talking about protecting her. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of like connection there, right? Like, cause she is aware of like the Void Century. She was Onohara, you know what I'm saying? She's a very important character in the series, so they saved that for this for sure. We'll keep you safe no matter what. Move, you filthy insects. I'm sure what I'm about to say will be hard to accept. Some of you may think me a madman or even an idiot. This is futile. There are far too many life forms in the vicinity of the laboratory. I cannot sense any unique telepathic waves. Think. If this keeps up, they won't let me be a celestial dragon. I'm a Vegapunk too, so where would I hide? Is aware of this issue. What is he about to say, bro? I feel like, oh, okay. Perhaps we should consider destroying the power station to stop this? That is out the question. The nearby marine ships and equipment aren't the only things we stand to lose in the blast. We would also be sacrificing our one and only means of replicating our success with the mother flame. Exactly. I'll cut to the chase. Thank you. Our world is going to sink into the ocean. Huh. I didn't think that was gonna be what? The confession and a shocking prediction. And one thing that we did realize, right? Like, so he said, I'll cut to the chase. Our world is going to sink into the ocean. So we've seen that Wano was underwater, right? Or the old Wano. We see that once the Gorosei, or once Imu asked to destroy Luja, that the tides, the level of the water grew. The level of tides grew. I think they said by a meter. So I think it has to do with that. But I'm interested. I honestly thought, yeah, water 7, right? Water 7 is increasing. Yeah, water 7. So we kind of been hearing about this, right? That this is something that is happening and has happened before, right? They even had speculations on like that's probably why the red line is there type shit, right?